Who is Khvicha Kvaratskhelia? If you have been around for a while, you definitely would have heard about many so-called new Maradonas, but it all ends as mere hype. Even though a couple of them showed prospects, if not they wouldn't have even attacked such hype, there is still none that has measured up. But as we go on this chase of a new Maradona, hopefully we have gotten to the last mile because really, every ingredient needed to make the new El Pibe de Oro is complete and it's all wrapped up in the 1.8 centimeters tall Georgian wonder kid, who seems to have found a glow in the same city where legend Maradona once reigned, the popular city of Naples. So, welcome to the Diego Armando Maradona Stadium, as we reintroduce you to the star of the moment, Khvicha Kvaratskhelia. Because really, he is very unexpected. So don't bite those fingers if you don't know Khvicha Kvaratskhelia, already popularly known as Georgian Maradona or Kvaradona, as he's called in Napoli, and we think he's beautiful. So, how good exactly is he yet? As it were, something already happened to the Napoli this season. They have started the season really great. Both in the domestic and Champions League, they are standing tall, and you can say their 21-year-old winger has no hand in this success in motion. Many people first took notice of him in 2018, when he was named amongst the 60 best young players in the world, and more, when he scored twice to kill Sweden's World Cup hopes and denied the great Ivanovic the ego of becoming one of the oldest players to have featured in the World Cup. Really, he is such a player that watching him play, you could tell within minutes that, oh, this is gold unrefined. If not, he wouldn't find himself on the radar of top teams like Manchester United and Manchester City when he was still 18 years old. Confirmed from expert opinions and pundits, this guy, Kvaratskhelia, has none or non-obvious weaknesses. If you are wondering, then wonder no more. He is the son of the former football player Badri Kvaratskhelia, who once played for Azerbaijan. And not just that, but his name in Mikrelian, which is spoken in the western side of Georgia, means the word shiny or brilliant. Absolutely. He shines like a star and no doubt. He has a very bright future, such brightness that leaves a blindfolding effect on goalkeepers. One such announced him on his debut after he curled in a shot past the goalkeeper from 25 yards and leaves the commentators screaming, "Is there anything the boy can do?" It's yet to be seen because almost immediately he danced past a bewildered defender to finish his second goal, striking with his left foot past the keeper. At that point, only one question exists in the minds of the field, and again the commentator voiced it. Where on earth is he from? The answer is Dinamo Batumi. Due to the Russian invasion of Ukraine, FIFA made an announcement on March 7, 2022 that foreign footballers can tear their contracts and sign for clubs outside Russia. In no later than 72 hours, Robin Kazam announced the emotional departure of their Georgian star to join Dinamo Batumi. While playing in the Russian Premier League, Khvicha did not disappoint the prize that went ahead on his arrival, and several Russian media outlets hailed him as a big transfer for the Robin. This resulted in a 5 times surge in his market value in a single season between 2019 and 2020. He also quickly won the heart of the fans, and they rewarded him with their vote as the Player of the Month 4 times in the 2020 and 2021 season. All of these were a pain in the ass of the manager Lokomotiv Moscow Yuri Semi. He had so much disappointment from the fact that he couldn't translate Khvicha's long spell with them into a permanent stay after they got him from Rostovi. Rostovi was the Georgian side that took him on a job deal from Dinamo Tbilisi, his boyhood club where he rose through the youth system. Kvaratskhelia is already replicating a similar feat from the Georgian national team since making his debut for them in June 2019 against Gibraltar. His first goal came a year later in a 1-1 draw with North Macedonia. His stats in the UEFA Nation League C says it all: 6 matches played, 5 goals, 2 assists, 4.2 rating shot per game, 84.6 pass success percentage, 4 Man of the Match awards, an overall rating of 8.18. Really, there is nothing this guy can do. Let's be clear. He is a player who could have ended up with any of the top teams in Europe, such as Man United, Man City, Tottenham, Milan, or Juventus. And now at Napoli, he's taking Serie A with a storm. He stands head and shoulders higher than any other player, won the August Player of the Month, and is capable of doing anything with no fear. He waves into spaces that don't exist and at other times fires in from distance. He's an ambidextrous footballer that's not afraid to produce a blend of Maradona's tricks with some Zidane's move to bring back some of football's greatest memory. All of this for just a 10 million euros summer transfer to Napoli is definitely a steal, but when asked about himself in comparison with Maradona and the nickname he already got, the boy knew to take the humble seat. Obviously, I like the nickname. I can't come close to Maradona, but I will give everything to become a great player for this club. Just 21 years old. We can expect some stunts from him from the next 15 years. So how far do you think Khvicha Kvaratskhelia can go from Napoli this season, both domestically and in the Champions League?